Your forecast and a live look right now at the ballpark up in Kannapolis. And boy, it's a nice day out there, already in the 80s, and it's just past noon. Chris joins us right now with a look at your Monday forecast. Only up from here.
It's crazy. 80 degrees, first minutes of the afternoon, and it also looks like this. So if you loved yesterday, you're going to love today. We're just adding about 3-4 degrees onto our high temperature. 88, though, whew, we are cooking. However, these are the typical temperatures that we usually have about the middle of June. But at that point, it also feels a lot more humid. I don't really have that humid air to go along with it. Actually, our most humid day is going to be much cooler, and that's going to be this coming Sunday. But let's get right to our weekly superlatives. The warmest day is going to be today and Thursday. Thursday looks like it's going to match the day. The breeziest will be Wednesday. Wednesday winds really start to pick up. We could have similar winds, though, by the end of the weekend, which coincidentally is also going to be our wettest period and then soon to be our coolest one. Because check out our high temperatures. If you like this temperature range, you got to take advantage. Carpe diem, my favorite Latin saying. The mid to the upper 80s, 5 of the next 6 days. After that, whoop, down to the upper 60s to the lower 60s on Monday. The big contributor to that is the lack of sunshine. You need sunshine to try to warm up. And then our lows are also going to be very mild as well. The reason why? The cloud cover. Increasing cloud cover tonight really locks temperatures from escaping that heat to the upper atmosphere. So we have the lower 60s, 3 straight mornings, and then a nice consolation prize in the upper 50s. But then also a boom, big drop down to the 40s. But I'm not talking about the 30s. Also, this is a magical date. It's not only tax day, but we typically say after April 15th, your chance of a freeze in Charlotte historically is minimal. You would take this bet, talking about sports betting. Maybe we should come up with weather betting. Likely we're not going to have any freeze going into May because already our extended forecast is looking good. Now our extended forecast for your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're still rocking the 80s, but eventually we're going to be cooling down. But it's on Wednesday that we already have wind gusts back to about 25 to 30 miles per hour. That's why if you saw my pollen forecast, I have Wednesday as the peak because the stronger the winds, well, the more pollen that's blowing around, which usually affects our nasal passages. Spotty, isolated, likely. We actually technically have 4 chances for rain this week, but there's only one that really stands out, and that's going to be Saturday night heading into Sunday, and that should linger into Monday as well. So let's go to rain chance number 1. This is minuscule for the Charlotte area, by the way. You're looking at a partly sunny start for the morning tomorrow, turning mostly cloudy for about the early afternoon. Best chance for rain is really the high country, the foothills, the northern part of North Carolina, right along the Virginia border. Then we should see some sunshine to end the day. Round 2. We have a little bit of rain that starts to work its way in. Wednesday, I think you might see some darker clouds. It should be cloudier overall. That's why it's one of the cooler variety of the 80s that we have. But it's this band of rain that rolls in late afternoon heading the evening. There'll be our best chance to stretch its way past the mountains into the Charlotte area. Some of us might even have a rumble of thunder with this guy. And then one last ditch of rain that's going to be on Wednesday night heading to early Thursday morning. But really, I think it's only Wednesday evening that you have a chance for rain here in the Charlotte area. That's why I have an isolated chance there. But look at how much it shoots up. Likely numerous showers come Sunday, and it's all associated with a cold front. Not that guy. That guy dies out and doesn't even cool us down. It's this one. Now, typically a cold front, when it moves through, it cools us down. But this one is going to actually turn into a stationary front, meaning it's going nowhere. It's going to park its keister right over the Carolinas, and that's going to keep some rain here for about 24 to 36 hours. It is also showing it could break up, so it just might be kind of a cloudy and cooler day. So that's why you have 68 degrees on Sunday. So talking about a wetter soccer game, not as great as the most recent game, but enjoy the stretch of 80. 6 of the 7 days above 80 degrees.